Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you today, and I am coming at you giving you a video that is going to include the next phase on what I plan on doing. As you all know, I am scheduled for gastric sleeve surgery. That is scheduled for December the 10th. And as you all know, I'm taking you guys with me. I'm taking you guys from my anxieties, if any, before the surgery, my thoughts, concerns, anything. I'm taking you guys through that process. I'm also taking you guys, as you know, through the process of prepping for the surgery. And I'm going to get into that more into this video. But I'm also going to be taking you guys on the travel to the surgery. And if you don't know the details surrounding my surgery, you probably will be quite surprised. And some of you will be a little bit worried. But despite any of those things, we're going to do it together. And I hope that that not only eases some people's mind, but I hope that it also informs. I hope that it also clears up some stereotypes. I hope that we're just able to get together and be the family that we are and just support one another, encourage one another, and also inspire one another. So I'm going to be taking you guys, like I said, on the travel to get the gastric sleeve. I'm going to be taking you guys up until they roll me into the room. So Daddy has agreed to make sure that he films everything. That's one of the reasons why we wanted to make sure we get these cameras that I got, the camcorders. And I didn't tell you at the time exactly the details of why I made sure we got the camcorders. I just told you that it was some things we had going on. But we actually have some other things going on as well. So you guys will be in on that when the time comes. What else? I'm going to film after the surgery. I'm talking about literally after the surgery. Like, still drugged up after the surgery. So you guys are going to see all of the positives. And guess what? You're also going to see the negatives. You're also going to see times that maybe I struggle with certain things. You're also going to see things that sometimes I mentally struggle with. You're going to see things that if I have any physical struggles, you're going to see all of that. I'm going to remain true to myself. I'm going to also remain true to you guys. And I'm going to tell you the ups and the downs, as I've done so many times on my channel. So you guys just make sure that you stay with us. Make sure that if you haven't subbed yet, make sure you stay subbed and get subbed, because you need to be part of this family. You need to be part of this movement. You need to be part of us encouraging and supporting one another. And that is one way of doing so. So if you haven't subbed, make sure you go subscribe. What else? And you're going to hear me quite often say things like, I'm sharing with you this phase. You know, some people call it a weight loss journey. Some people call it a lifestyle change. Some people call it a diet. I'm calling it a phase or a stage in my life. The reason why I call it a phase is not it's not using the word in a negative light like some people say, oh, that's a phase that she's in. I'm calling it a phase because it is a stage I'm in. And as you all know, when you have gastric surgery of any kind, they place you on a liquid diet. However, being that I am now about 2.5 months away from my actual surgery, I am not required to be on a liquid diet. I'm actually not required at this moment to do anything but watch what I eat and try to do better at that. It's no rules that I have to go by right now. But I decided once I got home from Bermuda, and that was September the 7th, to do something. I decided that that was it. I decided that I wasn't going to wait until I have my actual tool in place before I actually do something about it, or before I try to do better even before that tool was in place. So you guys didn't know, but I've actually, since September the 7th, no, the 8th, I've actually been on a phase. And the phase that I've chosen to do is watch my carb intake. Why? Because I know I am a carb junkie. And because I'm a carb junkie, I know that my body does not handle carbs properly. It's not a great thing. I, in a sense, blow up over carbs. So, being that I lost weight before on low carb, I do know it works. And even though I'm not going as drastically low as I did before, which was Atkins induction phase, which was requiring you only to do 20 carbs, I am watching my carbs very much so. And what I've done is I'm doing 2 meal replacements with either juicing or protein shake, and then I do 1 meal a day. Now, the low carb comes into play is I make sure that when I have my shakes, I make sure that they are as low carb as possible, meaning they're not going to be totally no carb, but I try to stick with fruits and vegetables that are on the lower spectrum of the carb count. So that's what I mean by I'm watching my carb intake. My protein shakes, I make sure that I use soy milk or almond milk and things like that rather than whole milk or cow's milk because of the carb count. So, and I make sure that my protein shake, the powder itself, doesn't have a lot of carbs. So again, that's just giving you yet another example of how I'm watching my carbs. The meal that I eat a day, 1 meal, that is a lower carb meal. What I try to do is I make sure that my vegetables are included, even though I am juicing and things like that. And if I'm not juicing, I'm grabbing a naked juice. I know that, juicing is better. Of course, we all know that. But not all the time I'm able to juice. So I just grab a naked juice, and usually it's the green one. But the meal that I do, I usually have it on a salad. Okay, so there is no bread, there is no pasta being included into my stage right now. This is something that I've figured out myself. This is not something that that anybody has put me on this plan. My doctor has not put me on this plan. Although he thinks it's a great idea, he has not put me on this plan. And I'm not struggling, believe it or not. I'm not struggling. Truth be told, the protein shake, to be honest with you, is even carrying me so far over that I'm forgetting to eat. That's just how it's working for me. I know a lot of these things are mental things, and I told you guys in that video when I talked about how my body reacted on that cruise that I took. A lot of things came to me. A lot of things hit me like it never hit me before. And because of that, I do believe that it is a partial mental. It is partially mental. That, I am not struggling with the stage or the phase that I'm in right now. As for the meal, as I stated, that 1 meal, I usually put it on a salad. For instance, I may have a chef salad, which is giving me my protein, but it's also giving me my vegetables, and I'm filling up on the green leafy vegetables and all the other vegetables that's in the salad. If I had, for instance, I'll probably be showing you guys my meal when I did a taco salad, because I actually put that on camera for you guys. And if you haven't seen that yet, you will be seeing it. So that is just an example of how I eat my meals. Now, I use the low carb, actually no carb, shiitake noodles. You guys know I introduced you to many of you guys. I introduced you guys to that when I was on low carb about, 7-8 months ago? Yeah, at least 8 months ago. Well, I am using those. So that one meal that I do eat, it may be something like that with a little bit of a ground turkey and a cup of sauce or something like that, and some vegetables sauteed, some mushrooms and things like that. So I think you're getting the picture. So I just wanted to let you guys know formally what I'm doing right now, and also let you guys know that I will be doing this up until time for me to go on the liquid diet. Now, you may have a question and ask, what kind of snacks do I eat? Well, as far as snacks, right now, as of since I've been back, since the 8th, basically, I've been doing this. And today is now what, the 18th or 19th of September? So I've been on this for probably about 10 or 11 days, you guys. I have lost some weight. I do have a scale, and I have been weighing myself like every 2 or 3 days. Not really. I'm able to weigh myself like that because I'm not going to be disappointed if the scale doesn't move. As long as it's not moving up, I'm okay with that. So that's why it doesn't matter if I weigh myself every 2 or 3 days, because I'm not moved by the scale as long as it's not moving. As long as it's not moving up. So, I'm not going to go into a state of depression if it doesn't move down. But it has moved down, and I am happy to say that. What else? What else I wanted to share with you guys? I just want to make sure I get it all out to you. The next video will include what I plan on doing for my next stage. And that will be coming in the next couple of days. So that meaning that next stage, but the video will be right after this. So make sure you look for that in the title. It should say something reflecting the next phase or stage, or what I'm going to be using to get ready for this surgery. Again, I do have time. We are, as of right now, about 2.5 months away from the actual surgery. I'm just making sure that I try to do something. I try to, first of all, not increase my weight during that time. And I'm also trying to make sure that I challenge myself. Now, someone had said something about the portion size of my salad. To be frank and to be honest, you guys, I'm just doing what works for me. That's all to it. I'm not even going to entertain any comments about that reflects things like that, because truthfully, at this point, it's kind of silly, because that salad that I have could be a cheesesteak sub with fries and extra ketchup. So the fact that I am having a big salad, yes, a big salad, with 2 or 3 strips of bacon on it, and a slice of cheese, and a little cup of salad dressing on the side, that is much better than what I normally would eat. So, although it's not what you may choose to do, or it's not what you would choose to eat, it is something that I am choosing to do, and it's something that I am choosing to eat. And I'm looking at it from a standpoint of, I could be choosing much worse. Because in fact, we all, including you, choose much worse. So I'm just letting you know that I am not going to entertain those comments. I'm not going to block anybody for making a comment about it if it's not in a rude manner. But as far as to waste energy on anything that's not productive, anything that's not encouraging, anything that's not inspiring, is pointless to me at this point. I am going to go ahead and tell you that I have tunnel vision. I don't see any of this. None of it. I just see where I'm going. And I'm just going to continue to walk out on faith and continue to walk the path that I know that I was destined to walk on. For I've had confirmation several times over that I am doing what needs to be done for me and my family. You guys are just viewing that. You guys are being a part of that by loving me and encouraging me and supporting me and sending your kind words, your prayers, and your thoughts towards me. So, on that note, you guys, last but not least, my snacks. You may ask, what kind of snacks do I have? Because we all human, we all want something sometimes. So, what I'm doing right now is sticking with. I have, if I want some crunch, I do have pork rinds every now and then. Also, I went out and bought sugar-free popsicles. Jello, I have it, but I haven't really eaten it because you all know that I was a vegetarian for a while. And because I was a vegetarian, I know how they make Jello. And I know that I had those 2 strips of bacon. So it's kind of crazy. It's like a mental thing. But I would rather eat the 2 strips of bacon than the Jello, which is crazy. But I don't know. It's just I have to work my way back into certain things. So I haven't eaten the Jello yet. I do plan on getting some additional items for my next stage. Again, make sure you tune into that video because I will tell you some of the items that I plan on having. But what else? Sugar-free popsicles. What else have I eaten for snacks? I really haven't been snacking. Oh, soup. I love soup. So what I've been doing is staying away from soups that have noodles and things like that, and just having soups that have like just broth or tomato soup or something like that. So I will grab a broth, and that's really pretty much those things have been satisfying me thus far. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. I hope I filled you in, and I hope that you tune in for the next video because that's going to tell you what I plan on doing next. It is important for you to keep updated so that you know what's going on. So make sure you tune into that video. But I so look forward to sharing with you guys. I enjoy sharing with you guys. It's just, it comes natural to me because I know I do it with a purpose, and I know that there are people out there that are being inspired and encouraged. So it's an exciting time for me. So I just ask that you continue to do so and continue to be there, continue to inspire and encourage me and support me. And yeah, so on that note, if you want to know my makeup look, I'm going to zoom in really quick for you guys because I actually created it using my Think Pink Coastal Scents palette, you guys. You remember when I did a haul and I actually showed you guys all of these palettes, but it has all of these colors in it. And I used that. And for my ombre lip, I used a Avon purple, it's actually called Eggplant, eyeliner. And I used my NYX 03 Pink. And again, the Avon Eggplant. So that's what you're seeing. And yeah, if you're looking or interested in this hair, this lace front wig, then I'll try to find that video and include it below in the link. But this is a lace front. I did a review on it a long time ago. If you guys been riding with me for a minute, you know already. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to find it and I'll link it below. But anyway, let me go ahead and zoom in and show you guys this look. This is my eye look. And this is my ombre, I love saying that, lip. And let me go closer for the eye. right, you guys. Love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And so far, so good. So far, we've been successful. And I look forward to many more successes. Also, I have a video coming up giving you more details on the surgery. Yeah, I have more details. So I just got some more paperwork in the mail, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So make sure you tune into that video as well, just so you can be caught up, of course. All right, you guys, I love you all so much. Talk to you guys later. Be blessed.